Have you ever stepped into a modern studio apartment and felt instantly trapped for claustrophobic walls? Same Aluriix, but our contemporary approach to tiny living often forces us into sterile boxes, where windows are treated as mere ventilation holes rather than artistic portals. We try to paint everything chalk white, hoping for a miracle, yet the room remains stubbornly small, cold, and devoid of poetry. But what if the ultimate secret to expanding a narrow space was discovered over a century ago on the cobblestone avenues of Paris? To understand this optical magic, we must travel back to 19th century Paris during the grand architectural reign of Baron Haussmann. As the city modernized, interior spaces in Parisian apartments became tighter, yet they never felt cramped. They felt magnifique. The secret weapon of these historical French designers wasn't the square footage, but rather their mastery of proportion, light, and a singular architectural marvel. La fenêtre à la française, the classic French window. Unlike standard modern windows that cut a room in half, the 19th century French window stretches proudly from the parquet floor all the way to the ornate ceiling moldings. This deliberate verticality forces the human eye to look upward, tracing the elegant lines of the room and creating an immediate illusion of grand height. By capturing the full vertical plane of a wall, these windows transform a tight, narrow room into a soaring, dramatic space that breathes with historical elegance. La Lumière. Natural light is the ultimate currency of interior design, and the French window is its most generous distributor. By bringing the glass pane down to floor level, light floods the lowest, darkest corners of a small room, erasing the gloomy shadows that usually make tight spaces feel even smaller. The warm sunlight dancing across a polished herringbone wooden floor creates a sense of openness that no artificial LED strip could ever replicate. One cannot talk about the 19th century French window without admiring its constant companion, Le Balcon Filant, the continuous wrought-iron balcony. When you open these double casement windows inward, the boundary between l'intérieur and l'extérieur completely vanishes. Your small room suddenly adopts the entire Parisian streetscape as its own extended living area, a brilliant trompe-l'oeil that tricks the mind into thinking your interior footprint goes on forever. Structurally, the delicate wooden frames or petit bois of a vintage French window act as a classical grid system for the human eye. This geometric division breaks the outdoor view into beautifully framed artistic vignettes, preventing the outside world from overwhelming a small interior. It provides a structured focal point that anchors a tiny room, turning a simple window into a living, changing piece of wall art. As the sun moves across the sky, the intricate hand-forged ironwork of the Garde-Corps casts dramatic, shifting shadows across your deep-toned walls. This beautiful interplay of light and dark adds a layer of rich visual texture and architectural depth to narrow spaces. It proves that a small room doesn't need to be filled with cluttered furniture to feel luxurious. It only needs the silent, poetic theater of light and shadow. Bringing this 19th century philosophy into a 2026 apartment requires what French designers call retenue, or modern restraint. By merging the vintage structure of French windows with today's trending neo-deco elements, we create a timeless sanctuary. Think of pairing the expansive glass with curved velvet silhouettes and rich, saturated backdrops that absorb the incoming light with an indulgent, sophisticated grace. Many amateur decorators fear that painting a small room in a dark, rich shade like Bleu Canard or Verticality will turn it into a cave. However, when juxtaposed against the massive, light-yielding opening of a French window, these deep historical tones actually recede into the background, creating a cosmic sense of depth. The window becomes a brilliant, glowing jewel set within a luxurious, moody velvet box. In a compact studio, the area directly in front of the French window becomes prime real estate for what we call architectural zoning. Instead of blocking it with a massive sofa, place a single, elegant neo-deco curved armchair or a minimalist writing desk right by the glass. This creates a dedicated, sun-drenched nook for reading or working, defining a clear functional zone without the need for heavy, space-consuming dividers. To maximize the impact of your French window, historical Parisian apartments always utilized a brilliant companion trick: le trumeau, a grand mirror placed directly opposite or adjacent to the window. This strategic placement catches the incoming light and reflects the outdoor view back into the room, effectively creating a second, illusionary window. It doubles the visual volume of a tiny studio, making it feel twice as wide and infinitely more opulent. common tragedy in small space design is suffocating a beautiful window with heavy, dark, and cluttered curtains that block the glass even when opened. To preserve the vintage charm and expansive feeling, choose lightweight linens or sheer fabrics that pool slightly on the floor, or leave the ornate wooden frames completely bare. Let the architecture speak for itself, allowing every single millimeter of natural light to penetrate the room. True Parisian elegance relies on materials that age with grace, telling a story through their beautiful patinas. When designing around your window view, incorporate aged antique brass hardware, tactile linens, and dark woods that ground the incoming daylight. These authentic textures respond beautifully to natural light, ensuring that your small apartment feels deeply personal, curated, and comforting rather than sterile or artificial. When twilight falls over the city, the French window transitions from a source of light to a dramatic, dark frame reflecting the interior's warmth. By using concealed, low-level ambient lighting inside, the glass panels mirror the soft glow of your lamps, preventing the room from feeling enclosed after dark. The window maintains its role as a spatial expander, turning the evening into an intimate, cinematic experience of bon vivant. Ultimately, the 19th century French window teaches us that true luxury has absolutely nothing to do with square meters, but everything to do with the poetry of space. By embracing vertical lines, welcoming natural light, and daring to use bold, historical elements, you can break free from the confines of small space limitations. Stop settling for a boring white box. Look upward, open the doors inward, and let your tiny interior become an elegant masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.